Good morning, Leo. Welcome to your general reading. My name's Clive. You're watching Emma's Tarot. Just shuffling the cards while I'm talking. The only thing I've got to say before we get into this reading is just take the bits that resonate, leave the rest. Okay, if you try and make it fit, that could lead you to wrong conclusions. Okay, so without further ado, what messages does the universe has for you? What does the universe want you to know? Well, you're in contemplatory mode. You could have even blocked somebody, barred them from your life. You certainly want to be alone at the moment. Okay. Destiny is calling, but you're not really sure if you want to pursue that route. You're not even sure if this personal situation you're dealing with is your destiny. There's a lot of doubts with this situation. Okay, but at the same time, there's like a conflictual energy about you. You're very determined to overcome the challenges that you're facing. You're just trying to work out how to do it. You're giving this some really serious thought. There is forgiveness needed. I'm kind of getting that, excuse me, don't know why my eye's itching. I'll take that as an omen. There is the forgiveness aspect about yourself. I'm kind of getting that you're taking a really good look at yourself and you're beginning to not take yourself too seriously. You're relaxing, which isn't a bad energy to be in my book. You know, we all make mistakes, we all make decisions, and it leads to consequences that don't quite work out as planned. And, you know, we have to forgive ourselves for that. But what I'm getting here is you're recovering, you're picking yourself up from a situation. You are learning to see yourself in its true light. But any questions you have, you already intuitively know the answers to them. You don't need a lot of answers verbally from someone else. Okay. At the moment, you are standing your ground, despite somebody else's wishes to return. Okay. I am kind of getting you're ignoring them at the moment. You just need space to be alone, you feel, to think things through. Yep. You need to recover. It's been very, very hectic in the past. Okay, and there was a person here that you did think was your destiny. You did think they were the one, perhaps a soulmate. All right. But it didn't turn out that way. You just want peace of mind, peace of quiet. There is a lot of contemplation at the moment. And, you know, there's certainly a lot of silence between you and this person. In a way, you're in control. You're in perfect control. Going forward, what's happening going forward? Tower moment. Well, wake up call. This person you're dealing with could surprise you. I'm kind of getting here, expect the unexpected. Somebody here wants to rebuild a connection with you. Okay, but what you're doing is you've recovering very, very nicely from the past. You're a lot stronger now, and you know you're what once really hurt you. Okay, you are resisting it. You're becoming much more intuitive. You know, you've gained the experience from this situation, and there is a decision about this. Whatever the situation, whether you're involved with somebody, whether they're involved with somebody, whatever the situation, the silence is about to be broken, and I'm getting that you're going to make a decision, a very, very big decision. And, you know, your intuition, I'm kind of getting there's a lot of synchronicities telling you this tower's coming. The universe is warning you. Okay, you just look for signs, synchronicities, dreams. Perhaps some of you know this is coming already, and you want to avoid this tower moment. You want to avoid making a decision. Okay, because I'm kind of getting there's a bit of a sacrificial energy about this. It's giving up something for the greater good, so to speak. You are on the brink of, you know, tearing down a very, very unstable situation, and it's kind of like a do or die. I don't mean die literally. I mean, you know, death in the sense of either a breakup or a make-up. But one thing's for sure, you want stability, you want calmness, you want peace. You're tired of battle, you're tired of, you know, having to work so hard for everything. But this has made you stronger. What else do we have? You know, the tower is going forward, long term, is always a good thing. You know, we often see it, especially if it's unexpected, we often see it as, you know, literally destruction, but that destruction is also so that it can be rebuilt much stronger. What's the challenge? Yep. I mean, there is a lot of regrets about the past, but it's kind of like you want to rebuild relationships, not just one, but a couple here. I'm getting relationships from the ground up. You've spent a lot of time in regret in the past. Okay, and I'm kind of getting that you're pondering a decision and you are on the brink of acting on this decision. Threes are always taking action to me. But you're certainly not just jumping into this. There is a connection here that you have turned your back on and you are avoiding it. You're certainly not looking too much at the past now. What's approaching you is a reunion with better understanding. Coming to terms with somebody from the past or somebody around you that's around you now where there's a lot of conflict. But yeah, your peace is about to be shattered, your tranquility. There is a choice here, very, very difficult choice. Okay, and this could even be not necessarily between two lovers or two personal issues, but even between a choice between love and career. But there is a detachment here. I am kind of getting this tower will bring in a peaceful resolution to the past, albeit not in a very, very unexpected way, but it will bring in contentment and moving forward into new relationships. What's your energy? Yep, your energy is you're taking control of your life. Yeah, you're not going to be stopped. Anybody that wants to be in your life now, even past returns, if they've changed, fair enough. I'm kind of giving them the benefit of the doubt, but you're seeing the much bigger picture now. You're no longer restricting yourself or limiting yourself to confinement. But this death card, I'm kind of getting you couldn't return to the path. There's only past, well, even if you wanted, there's only one way. You are closing the door on the past. As I say, you're not even looking back anymore. You are well on the road to recovery. I'm kind of getting you've got some news to give to somebody, or they've got some news to give to you. Okay, and it will tear down the existing situation so that you can rebuild it on your terms. There is some compromises needed here, though. You are willing to compromise a little bit, but you're certainly not going to, compromise yourself anymore, so to speak. You are seeing light at the end of the tunnel now. Yeah. Releasing certain people, certain situations, different perspective, more concentration, more focused on what you want. And you're people wanting to come into your life, you're going forward with kind of not setting the bar too high, a much more restrained attitude, much more realistic expectations. I'm kind of getting that the situation you're leaving behind and the situation you're going to, yes, of course, there's a transitional period, and you are conflict that you're trying to avoid. It's unavoidable. You're going to have to pass through the conflict to get to where you want to be, unfortunately, but it is a life learning experience. You're being much more yourself. I could say your perspective is changing. You do want to avoid confrontation with a certain person. Okay, they're willing to work on it, but I'm kind of getting you're saying it's too little too late. Like I say, you want a peaceful resolution to the past. You want to move forward with a clear conscience. Coming to terms with the past. Perhaps some of you will decide to let this person back into your life. And, despite anybody new feelings developing, this could be the return of a father, a parent. Okay, this could be the return of the father of a child or the mother of a child. For a child's sake, you getting back together and working things out. But what I'm getting most of all is new feelings developing, but your own individuality and being comfortable with yourself. Self-respect, dignity and everything is returning. It's there is the very, very good possibility of reconciling with somebody. But again, because you're in the power, it's up to you. Literally, this is up to you. I'm getting a lot of apologies here. For some of you. I'm going to leave it there. Thanks very much for watching.